the finest young talents currently doing the rounds of the comedy circuit, and I mean that even though it was on the auto queue. Damn it. Please, ladies and gentlemen, build up your applause and welcome Mr. Russell Kane!
Good evening. All right, London? It's proper weird. Just before I start, it's really weird doing a gig in this part of London because no one actually lives around here. It's just people walking around. Let's go and consume some art in Bloomsbury. And then, or there's some proper hardcore people that look like they want to stab me. And what I love is, sociologically, there's no one in between, is there, in this area? That's what confuses me. After this gig, right, we'll all pour out as a group on the streets after 11 p.m. when the pubs are chucked out. You will effectively get a sociological apartheid. That's what you'll fucking get. One side of the street will be like, quickly, Ollie, we've run out of hummus. It's a disaster. Let's go home. Quickly, quickly, quickly. The other side of the street will be, oh, yeah, the wages in Lidl are quite good. We'll give that a fucking blast. James Goody is a hero. Who said that? What I love is reality TV this summer. She's just rotisserieing back into the news, isn't she? You know, one of our most vacuous reality TV stars ended her career, right, in just a few words of pseudo-racism. Was it racism? We still debate it. What I hate is that pub philosophy. She was not racist. She was just too thick to realise what she was saying could be construed as racism. I'll have a Stella Artois, please, Gary. Right? I don't want to come across overly fucking lefty and liberal, but am I the only person that finds that a little bit dangerous, that type of thinking? Man, if I pulled this dude up on stage, started stabbing him, going, you've got to let me off, I am thick as shit. Do you mind letting me off, eh? I only went to Middlesex, I've got a 2-1 foundation. There's some people on foundation here at the back going, I've nearly finished evolving. Have you seen my chromosomes, Jemima? But what's been hilarious about it, she's completely underestimated how cynical and horrible we are as a public. That's why I love performing comedy in this country, right? She's been doing all these PR stunts to try and win us over, this reality TV star, hadn't she? Do you remember? Last weekend it was, I had a house fire. Good, melt, right? And everyone in the room that's got a brain, which is all of us, I hope, will know that they're not real stories. She pays PR people to create stories to try and educe pity from us, right? But what was hilarious, do you remember how she spent all her money earlier in the year? Big international PR stunt. Who remembers where she went? India, right? How much did she underestimate us? She thought that if she mingled with those she may have hurt, we would forgive her. Hey? Since when has that been the road to fucking forgiveness? What shall we do? Send Gary Glitter into school, shall we? In you go, Gary. Go on. We'll let you off. I'm the leader of the hopscotch. Fuck. Hilarious. Just too thick to realise. Listen, I could sum up the two types of racism in my parents. I wish I couldn't, yeah, but I can, right? My dad, no question, 18 stone of racist, fucking Cockney Bethnal Green dad, right? My dad's Cockney head is so severe. It's so fucking severe, my dad's Cockney head. Right? He actually sprained it once when he's giving me a bollocking. That's how bad it is. Right? Why can't you just believe Kilroy, you freak? Right? Listen, my dad's Cockney head is so strong he climbs the stairs one stair at a time with the traction of it. Like, you better not be reading Penguin Classics up there, you fucking weirdo. Why is he always reading? I did that joke in Burnley last Wednesday and they thought a Penguin Classic was a biscuit. Not fucking eat them! Just like with Anna Karenina, it tastes nice. There's something about that type of racism, my dad, that's a little bit safer. Do you know what I mean? We can label it, I could tell a few jokes about it, we can mock it, we can write about it in The Guardian while we eat our hummus, right? At least it's something we can analyse, right? Someone like my mum, a little bit more dangerous, yeah? Doesn't think she's racist, doesn't know she's racist. Comes out with the classic statement, I'm not racist, but, hey? Do you know how dodgy that is? That's like saying I'm not a rapist, but get in the fucking van! Evidently she's not here tonight. No, it's sweet. Look, any mums in the audience, I can see a couple of London mothers like that. I'll fucking give them a clout. I'm not disrespecting my mum, right? But the point is, she's still... I don't need right-wing advice from my parents anymore. Be careful, don't mingle with difference. Be careful, be careful. And my mum speaks to me just before I'm about to go on stage. Can you imagine how distracting that is when I've just snorted a line of Imodium? The last thing and I was doing a gig in Bethnal Green, right? Multi-ethnic area. I'm a comedian now. I've been travelling. I don't need counselling, right? I'm just about to go on stage, and my mum has taken me aside. She said, "This, Russ, I know you're about to do your stand-up comedy gig." That's what she calls it, the full name every time. "I know you're about to do your stand-up comedy gig, right? But I thought I should warn you, Debbie's coming tonight." Do you remember Debbie from when you were a kid? "Debbie's coming tonight, and I thought I should warn you, her new boyfriend is black." Warning me. Actually, what's she going to do? Walk in with a white hood and go, "You could have given me a bit of fucking notice, mum, eh?" I've got a right dick of myself. How about a text message? It's nice though. It's nice travelling. Oh, I've been to America. Any sort of white working class London males, we don't like to be impressed by nothing, do we? Right? And I've gone to America to do my first gigs. Really excited about doing my first gigs in New York. Who's been to New York? Yeah. How middle class is this gig? Who hasn't, for Christ's sake? Where's he? Fling your tzatziki at him. And, it's just one person in the corner. All right, Evan, get back to Croydon. Get back. Where do you shop? Anyway. I'd never been to America, can you imagine? I was really excited. And I did that classic thing, trying not to be impressed. So I've got to America and started bragging about everything in London. But the thing about New York, it makes London look like a bloody village, doesn't it, right? And he took me to Chinatown, New York. Who went to Chinatown, New York? Anyone go? It's well impressive. We could walk for 10 minutes through it as a group and still be in Chinatown, such is its girth, right? But all the way there, I'd been bragging about Chinatown, London. One fucking Chinese street, that's what we've got. Just one Chinese street next to the gay street in the corner of London. Get in the corner of London. Everyone is different. Get in the corner. That's all we've got, just one Chinese street next to the gay street. Do you reckon at the end of that street there's one gay Chinaman going, "I'm in heaven right now"? DVD box set, Will and Grace. Like, you'd have felt sorry for me in there, because I've bounded on the stage, London comic, I'll do England proud, and immediately started being horrible to the front row. And they don't have that culture there. You have to just do your jokes, get on the stage and leave and love the USA and go home, right? So I've gone on going, "Look at me, my hair's a bit shit." And they're like, "What's wrong with him? Has he got a confidence problem or something?" Because I've cut my hair too short and it's got more volume than a pensioner's telly. That's how much volume it's got. Finally, a simile. Finally. That old dude over there. It's got more volume than your telly. And I've gone on stage straight away and gone, "Look at you, oh, fucking shit, blah, blah." And all I wanted, like, we found out people are shelf stackers and all sorts of things tonight. All I wanted to do was ask this guy what his friend's name was. I went, "What's your friend's name?" And he went, "You think I'm going to give you information about my friend so you can mark him?" No way, buddy, this is the USA. We don't give information away, no way. Come to London, what does he do? He's a shelf stacker. Call him, I can't take the piss out of him. New Zealand was the best. Is there anyone from New Zealand in? Listen. You British people forget that there are countries culturally similar to ours and that are paradises compared to us, that don't live in this news of the world fueled Al-Qaeda terror bubble that makes you die of fright when you fly from an airport, right? And I mean, anyone who's flown from any London airport recently, it's terrifying. You just literally, like, take off your belt, take off your shoes, take out your hair and kidneys, you're going to die on this fucking flight, you're going to die. You have to board holding your shoes. "I don't want to die, please don't let me die." No sharp objects, no liquid. I'm 90% liquid. What shall I do? Board my teeth, eh? You'll back me up on this, dude. How much of a paradise does your country have to be for this to be the #1 warning? The first thing you hear when you disembark in New Zealand is this: it is absolutely forbidden to bring in or take out fruit to New Zealand. Fucking fruit! How paradisial does your country have to be to that to be the #1 terror threat? Could you imagine that? Would you mind moving that nail bomb? I think I've seen a guava. Do you reckon there are people in Wellington and Auckland covered in pomegranate seeds going, "This is our 9/11"? Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Russell Kane. Good night.